Hi, Rob Lukey with Shop Prop. As you know, we're always looking to give free tools to our clients to help them make informed decision and open up the market, make it more transparent. I'm going to go over some free tools on our site. This is on our search page, and I'll show you this is more like the macro look of the market. So let's say I'm looking at properties in this area, or I'm looking to sell my property. I might want to be looking at some of these macro levels, like for example, drops in the market. I might want to see what that looks like as far as it is a balanced market. Are things selling, dropping prices? What's selling over asking price? Buyer opportunity, sold over ask, only 14% under asking. So again, 57% under, days on the market. Again, ideas that give you active ideas about the macro environment of where you're selling or buying. The pending speed. This is something that's unique to Shop Prop, how fast things are going pending to the market. The pace of the market, how fast things are coming off the market. Are we selling more properties? Are things coming off? Potentially you might look at this and go, well, the market pace is accelerating, but things are selling under asking price. That means that the drops in prices, the drops that you're seeing are improving the pace of the market. I'm going to clear this out, and then I'm going to say, okay, now I'm going to evaluate, now that I have that information, I'm going to evaluate a property that I'm interested in potentially buying. So let's say I'm looking around and I say, oh, this property, I'm just picking something out of the blue. Here's a property, 410 8th Avenue. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And what you'll see is you're familiar with the typical estimates that you see out there. This is Shop Prop's intelligence. You can see that it's listed at 4,980,000. It's been listed 41 days, built in 2008. It's sitting right now. We have an estimate of around 4.7, so it's a little bit overpriced. You can go down here and see if there's a RPR available. Looks like Zestimate is about the same. Now that's good. You have a couple of options here. We have a 53% score, which isn't like great. I mean, it's okay. You typically want to be over 70% to have a real good idea of what's happening with the market. The average comp here that we're using sold for 879. This is 922. So these are the global filters that you can use. And obviously we'll always do one for you, but if you want, these are the global filters that you can use to adjust all of these at once. But let's say I want to look at one of the comps and I want to look at side by side. So I'm looking at this property that is built in 2008. I'm looking at the condition of it, the view. I want to look at all those things, right? I mean, that's important when you're looking at a property. Has it been updated? All of those things are important to look. The lot size, 7,200 square feet. And I want to compare it to this particular property. This is where it probably gets a little bit better for you. Here's one on 8th Avenue. So I'm going to click on this one and I'm going to take a look and I'm going to say, well, this one was built in 2013, bigger lot, the square footage is already adjusted, but I definitely need to adjust for lot size. This is a bigger lot. Sometimes, remember, they take pictures off the MLS. That makes it a little bit more difficult for buyers. Again, it's one of those things that agencies do to try to not make things not make them as transparent. We would like to see all pictures kept on the MLS. Some instances, clients do want them off, so it's legitimate. But I'm going to adjust for the square footage. We can always get the pictures for you too, by the way, through the MLS and take a look at it for you if you need help with that. But this is lot size, so I'm going to adjust for lot size. I'm going to adjust a little bit for age, and location is about the same. And I can look at that and say, okay, 86 days on market. And that will automatically, once I close this out and go back to that other property, I can go ahead and click in this now and it'll automatically come up as adjusted. And it'll adjust my comp a little bit more. You can see, actually, I'm at a 71% score. This property is now in that range of strong data, reliable, estimated confidence. This is something that I would say this would be the price approximately of where I'd want to purchase the property. The comps still are supported because remember, we adjusted that one comp. Now, to do this well, you want to have at least 5 properties and all of them adjusted so that you get to a maximum confidence score, and then you'll get something that's really great. This is, even though it says 4.4, we only adjusted 1 property. So, if it may be something that we want to adjust a little bit more. I would take this off and say, here's the comp, it's adjusted again. I would add at least 5 and adjust all 5 comps. Then what you can do is you can share this comp with your friends. You can copy it, you can post it to the MLS, you can print it out. And when you print it out or save it with your spouse or significant other, whatever, it'll show you the condition, lot size, any adjustments applied. It'll show you the comps that were used, all the SP market intelligence that we've used. It'll show you, obviously, the fees that you'll save with ShopProp. Anyhow, I hope that helps.